Hello everyone and good morning. I'm back once again with another stream. It is quite an early morning today. It's about 6:30 in the morning. It's been very cold down here, at least for Texas. It's about 30 degrees outside, I think. Dropped down to like 28 earlier, which I know for everyone that isn't that cold, but for me that's pretty cold. So our house is sitting at about 66 degrees, and my fingies are very, very freezing. But anyways, back to the actual stuff. So today's stream, our plan is to finish what we were working on yesterday to get into Skythern. To get into Skythern, for our 14 Appalachia blocks, we'll need to build our portal. All we are missing, I believe, is just these 55 additional Orichalcos ingots. I could make these by hand right now and do it, and we'd be done and progressing, but I decided to take the detour to get the Corrupted Aragonite. Corrupted Aragonite's going to take a bunch of the different crystallized things. And I looked at these, and none of these look that hard. But the biggest one is crystallized corruption to make, and we also need lymphopixonia buckets. So we will check on both of those things real quick. I believe our lymphopixonia is doing okay in quantity. We want one floor. Nope, here. So we have 1.4 thousand buckets of this, which would effectively make 1.4 thousand corrupted aragonite if we were to use it all, which would be like thousands of orichalcos. We're only going to use like 20 buckets worth, so I think that is fine. I'm curious on how I should cycle this part. If I should just manually run some buckets for now. I don't have a good enough system yet to passive lymphopixonia. The Vital Lymph is made in the Thaumic Replicator with Primal Ogrite. Primal Ogrite is made from enriching Ogrite over fine mineral dust, and getting the Ogrite itself is nowadays from... Oh, once we get corrupted aragonite, we can make Ogrite as well. I see. So one corrupted aragonite makes 2 Ogrite ingots. 2 Ogrite ingots mixed with fine mineral dust, which we have 32,000 of. How much will this process into? Vital Lymph. We need a Primal Ogrite. Primal Ogrite. Yeah, so we'll get 1 to 1. So we get 1 Primal Ogrite ingot for every Ogrite ingot. Pretty simple for that metric. So Magic Repair Dust, some Resonating Stone with Matter and Fossil Refined Fuel. Fossil Refined Fuel was pretty easy, right? Yeah. Skeletal Ingots Refined Fuel. Twilight Matter was also very easy. Any of the fragments melted down. Whichever one you have the most of, really. Pulls you 16 buckets of Vital Lymph. And Vital Lymph itself goes 1 to 20 for the lymphopixonia. So yeah, that is a massive chain. After we get the aragonite, there will be no worries about our continued ogrite production. Although I do think we just have the ability to craft ogrite ore. I forget what it takes. Oh, quite a bit. We still use it through the universal booster method. But that makes us 10 ore, which is 80 ingots. And we can do that pretty decently. I wonder how decently. 1,000? Oh, we could do 1,000. It's just missing deep blue matter, which is the EMCable one. So that'd be 8,000 overwrite ingots. So I don't think that really matters. But anyways, I don't think I'm gonna set up stuff for this yet. Set up automation for this. I'm gonna probably regret that. I just don't want to disconnect it from my ender tank in that regards. Because I would like this to stay full. I'm trying to think about how I could do this instead then. Nah, I don't want to deal with trying to make an overflow system yet. If we get this guy running passively, then it's a different story. We'll be fine later on, but for now, we'll just fill up 64 buckets worth. I think that'll be fine. Yeah, so this is just... It's weird that whenever you do it after, if you continue clicking buckets after you've filled your inventory, it just voids the additional liquid. I don't know why that happens, but it is kind of annoying. Alright. So that's 59 limps of Pixonia buckets. We lost 5 of them to the void, unfortunately, but that's fine. Alright. So we just need to get everything else for the corrupted aragonite going. The biggest part of the corrupted aragonite is this crystallized corruption stone. This guy takes the anadromonic mecon? Gosh. I'm like fucking up the order of the anyways. Doesn't matter. We need this. We use all the sigils around this specialty book, which we can make with the Scotonomicon, which we're going to need 8 full Abyssal Nomicons for, 2 Neutronium blocks, an Appalachia Refined Gem, and 1,000 Diabolus, which shouldn't be that bad. We do some kind of puzzle, surround it with the right combination of bejeweled barrels, banners, the Herald of the Purple World knows. I don't actually know if I've identified that one yet, so we'll have to figure out whatever that is. Get all of the sigils, and unidentified ingot makes you your first one, and then it just is surrounded by Athaxium ingots to make your others. Athaxium ingots are pretty simple. I forget how we get them, but they weren't hard. Primordial Prism and Simormite can do it, of which we do have. So yeah, we got them from the Abyssal guy. Craft it with some more might. We should have somewhere in the tens of millions. Hundreds of millions, my bad. We have 225 million of it. Craft those together, and then you can make Athaxium ingots. Although, I'm going to be honest, I think we get Athaxium ingots as well from Jizahar minions. If there's any Athaxium ingots in here, then we do. Hold on. It's what we were killing last time. Oh, I thought I just somehow missed every arrow there, and I was like, damn, that was impressive. Yeah, so we do get Athaxium. Oh, it says it on the tooltip. Nice. So we could maybe woot one of those guys instead, and that stops you from needing to do other production methods. That would be pretty effective. Anyways, some way of acquiring Athaxium would be fine. It really doesn't matter to me. And that lets us just multiply the crystallized corruption, which should be absolutely plenty. We'll just use a crafter, have the crafter go internal buffer, external buffer, shouldn't be an issue. And that would manage all of the crystallized corruption that would be needed for the corrupted aragonite. And we'll just let that guy buffer to like an insane amount, if he even buffers, if we don't just let him just go off for however much Athaxium we have. Yeah, and everything else doesn't look bad for all the other crystallized formats. Yeah, this guy can just, we get potassium and nitrate from Niter, of which we should have like 500 million of this. Damn, I was on it. Yeah, all of these other things look pretty easy. I think they all have EMC or a seed. So our lives shouldn't be too difficult. And if we just passive all of these, which is going to take quite a lot of these crystallizers. And the crystallizers aren't super fast either, but it'll be passive, and you don't really need that much corrupted aragonite. I don't think. You won't be using it in the token totem. You could use it in the assembler with a mithril and catalyst, some galactic and resonating matter. That gets us the Runendor Lunalis and Borean Garnets. We'll need it for Perfected Gem of the Cosmos, which is for Dynatos. Obviously, it gives us the Ogreite recipe. We'll need it for a couple of Callstones, and then we'll need quite a few for the Bonsais as well. I think currently we're at yellows. We have like 4 yellows. Yep. But yeah, so not a ton of purposes for this guy. Which means we probably don't need to passive him. Unless we're going to use him to do Ogreite production. which I'm not sure of yet. We'll figure that out later, I think. Yeah, and then we also obviously use him for Orichalcos, of which we don't really need that much more of. We're going to need the Orichalcos for these blocks. We'll need a little bit for Everlasting Guilty Pool. Oh, Orichalcum ingots. That's the paparazzi camera. That guy is another stage unlock later. I know I saw things locked behind it. Need that for Mythic Fractal as well. We'll need it for the Matrix Plasma Fusor and the Inertial Plasma Cannon. Which isn't that much, but yeah, so we're still in the realms of this is all pretty low totals, I think. Do we need blocks of Orichalcos or anything? We obviously needed the 5 for the Creation Altar. Orichalcum Sliver, you need 8 of them. Oh, which you also need for this, I see. But it's duplicatable through a comb. With Bee of Solitude. Okay, neat. Yeah, I don't think our production requirements for this are going to be super high. So we'll just pass if it's sub results and then we can on demand it. Since it's just a combination craft, it does not take long at all. Anyways, so with that, yesterday we set up a Necronama Bee, which has made 152,000 combs. Speaking of which, I'm just going to check on these guys. Yeah, we're still doing good on drives and that guy. Cool. And the reason for all those combs was that we should be able to make an additional 7 full Abyssal Nomicons, no problem. Beautiful. That's going to craft those with our altar. That should be moderately quick. They might be limited in speed after the first, like, 2 of them. Because this guy's going to go, but then I'm not sure if these guys are going to have enough fluid quick enough. Yeah, this poor Liquid LP is getting gutted slightly. I did not give him enough of a buffer to make 8 of these at least. Which is... Oh, damn, okay. He actually had exactly enough buffer. He had enough buffer for 9, apparently. Nice. Well, that will rebuffer on his own then. Sweet. And so, with those, we should be able to make the Scotonomicon, some Neutronium blocks, and Appalachia Refined Gem. We have 3 of these that we'd made. Grab our Nomicons. Caused a little bit of lag shift clinking those out for some reason. Fun. All 8 of these guys. And then some Neutronium blocks. Sweet. Nice, I was curious if he was going to autofill or if I was going to have to click them all manually. I have no idea how difficult of a craft this guy's going to be. Hopefully not too hard. And then we just need 1,000 Diabolos. And I figure that is way more than 1,000. Actually, that was almost exactly 1,000. Well, not bad. Okay, I was like, is it not gonna identify when to put the things away in? Kind of interesting. This will be our first 250. Another 250. That is 500. Being a little buggy because of the tick acceleration on it, but that should hopefully be fine. 750. Interesting. Yeah, we don't really have much over here, so we did indeed need to make the full 1K. And 1,000. That should all be within range. Grab our caster's gauntlet. Start this guy. Oh, it's got no loss instability. 0 to 1. That's way lower than I expected. Wait for this guy to finish up. He shouldn't take too long. I guess we could also just do this. Don't want to tick excel him too much, otherwise it does some funny things, unfortunately. But do that. There we go. This is our Scotonomicon. Then we need to craft this guy over with... Okay, apparently you can make one of these with Muon crystals and whatever these shards are. Chaos shards and feathers. Do a horrific callstone for the cosmic fracture. Damn, so I kind of need another one of these, huh? If I had to guess, this gets consumed. I'm surprised I don't have more chaotic feathers. I really don't. Interesting. I saw the turbine in the edge of my eye and I was like, what was that moving? Brain thought it was like a mob or something. Let's grab some dragon eggs then. We'll grab a few just in case we need them. Some obsidian. Some diamond blocks. Let's go on over to the end. We already had a little setup here. So if I just throw a dragon egg on top of this guy. I was curious. What if we can do? No. Okay, this guy is pretty exclusive on his spawning. Well, actually, maybe we can put one right here. Maybe it's just that one's literally physically too close. I can't tell. Demag? No, okay. Still seems blocked. That's fine. This guy should spawn in. Just need him to lose his little egg. Stop that. I need his egg to break. I don't remember if you actually do any damage to his egg here. If it'll break quicker or if he breaks it on his own naturally. We'll have to fly in and then hit him to get his shield gone though. And we killed him. Wait a second here. And there we go. That does only give us 1 feather, so we'll make 4 feathers. It looked like we only need to make one of these shards, and we could just duplicate them with tiny chaos fragments. Yes, so not prohibitively expensive. I guess while we wait on that guy, we're gonna try one more time over here in this open area. Just trying to see if I can get another one to spawn. Okay, okay. So you can spawn multiple times. Presumably that one next to there is probably just a little bit too close to the obsidian tower, so it doesn't have space, if I had to guess. This one might actually be too close to this guy. We'll see if he starts spawning later, though. He might start spawning after. Hey, stop that. Don't run off the map, please. Just spawning a new one in. Right to this guy, grab his feather. There's another. Oh, that guy actually gave us 2 feathers, so we don't even need this last one, but we will kill him anyways. Because we already got... I guess actually we don't really... We just want him to not be here. I'd rather not walk in here into a chaos chicken randomly. It won't matter. Like, we always carry life charms on me, so it's whatever, right? Oh. Is he gonna die? Is he gonna just get deleted from existence? Honestly, I guess that's not my problem anymore. He'll eventually die, I think. Interesting. Well, good thing we got enough feathers from the other guys. We didn't need that one. Okay, use this guy to make this shard. Shard, whatever this is. These fragments can be made to do the Mythmanite. So if we use a Runicorn farm to get the Livermorium slivers, we can get easier Mythmanite that way. We need this guy for the Skythern Star as well. Okay. Then we've got this one for the duplicatable recipe. We're just going to make a few stacks of these. I don't know how many tiny chaos fragments we have, but a lot, I believe. 1.4 million of them. Yeah, so we'll make a few more stacks. There we go. 2,300 of the whatever these shards are. Enhanced chaos shards is what they're tagged as. And it does not use our Scotonomicon. Okay, cool. I wasn't sure if we'd need to make a second one. We don't. We got a horrific callstone now. I'm going to go and try to use this over here. Presumably this will not be the right dimension for it, as it usually is. Gotta be in Hator. We're going to go on over to Hator and just see what this is. Kill the oh, you know what we're gonna do actually first? Torch. Interdiction torches of my beloved. And now we go to Hator, much more prepared. Go right here. Spawn in the callstone. How am I supposed to get in there? That crashed the whole server? Yeah, sure enough it did. I don't even know why. Some kind of, just Java runtime error. Not sure why. Good old exception access violations. I don't know what's causing that. Looks like there was another one earlier this morning, actually, about 5 hours ago. Well, the server was running as well. And the last one was a couple days ago, and then before that was a few days, and then before that it was almost a month. Interesting. I'm not sure what did that. The thing is, too, yeah, these are like, they're actual, like, Java errors outside, so that they're not, well, they're supposedly not the modpack's fault here. Hmm. Yeah, so looking at it, I really don't have much to check on here. I can't find any kind of sources for what the actual uh, frame violation that it's talking about is. It's just a Java DLL frame, so I'm not sure why in particular that's happening. Also, this is presumably only half of my call stone. Thank you, Lily Rose, for the follow. I appreciate it. That is pretty amusing, yeah. So this is definitely not the full call stone. I guess on the bright side is that we can make another one real quick. Since we lost like the chunk of bonus stuff whenever the server crashed, I guess. They got rid of it. Kind of funny. Try to spawn that guy in and walk away. I see. Oh, and then, yeah, some weird generation stuff happens because of how Sackcloth works on his permissions. I don't know how we're supposed to get through this. I don't know if there's like a right side to it. Hold on. Let's fly back here. I'm doing pretty good. How about yourself? Oh, Sackcloth's teleporting after me, right? That's what's happening here. How long you been streaming? This morning, about 30 minutes. In total, a few years. Get rid of some of this extra stuff. Trying to look around to see if I can see the extra sack. Let's fly away for a second. Oh, there's one. I saw the other one right there too. Just gonna try to fly away enough that his blindness goes away. Okay. That should stop all of their dumb effects that they were doing. Where are you from? Texas. You're from Wales? Nice, nice. Okay, now that we have that effect gone, we should be able to find a way in here. None of these look like a doorway in particular. Could keep breaking the top. I feel like it's probably not going to be through the roof on this. I assume it's going to be on this internal layer somewhere. How many games do you play and what's your favorite game? I don't know. I played quite a few games. And I don't really know what my favorite would be, to be honest. Let's grab some ender pearls. Okay. I figured just glitch into the floor to try and get around having to deal with the nonsense outside was probably a play. It looked like it was a decent strategy. So, looks like this guy is our cosmic fracture that we needed. Perfect. These are Dynatos crystals. And those are all just the charcoals, which we don't actually need. Dynatos crystals get us the Darkstar Catalyst. Oh, we'll need the Infinity Furnace first, though. Yeah. Neat. I think that's all that was in here. Yeah, cool. Nothing else super neat here. We got the corrupted guy. I don't know what it takes to replicate him. I already forgot. That's not even what it's called. The Cosmic Fracture. Primordial Prisms, Gasoline Ghoulish Blocks, which are only slightly expensive. Because these guys do come from eggs. Wait, are these explicitly from the fracture? No way, right? Hmm. Looks like they are. This guy's from Grecken. Interesting. That's gonna be kind of annoying. So I guess the shadow fracture is. I think the shadow fracture was already forced for something else, anyways, too, that we saw a recipe for. But that'll be kind of a pain later. Seems like you're a professional and got zero skills at Minecraft. I don't know if I'd say professional. Well, I've technically made money, I guess. Do you study? Not really. I do a little bit, but like nothing specific now. Okay. So with that guy going, we can actually do what we were originally planning on doing. Let's finish our initial guy. What's it called? Let's go to Namcon. We need to surround this guy with the bejeweled banners that the Herald of the Purple World knows. I honestly don't feel like doing the puzzle, so if there's a puzzle solution here. Yeah, it's not surrounded here. Okay. What's the Purple World? Appalachia would be the Purple World in my opinion. Is there a Herald in Appalachia? Is there a trader somewhere in one of these side buildings that I just don't remember? Yes, there is. Undead Herald. He's got all the banners. And they're all on the corners as well. I assume these are what we need. Let's go to Nomicon there. We'll actually use a crafting table real quick instead. Interesting mouse movement that happens whenever I try to shift W click these in. Love that. Whatever, I'll just click them normally. Put this guy in the center. Ooh, not the right ones. Creation banner, energy banner, soul banner. Oh, blood banner. Hmm. Nice, nice. Sounds like a decent art school. Try to put all these banners away for now. Oh gosh. Undead Herald. Nice. Trying to see if there's one specifically for this one. No, none of them have 4 for just like one guy. I guess let's grab some silver coins. A creation banner, energy banner. a soul banner, and a blood banner. Let's try just these four. Wait, can I bejewel these or something? The gilded variants. Maybe that's what it wants, is a gilded version? Good thing we have a lot of coins. Try to get 9 of each. And if this still isn't what it wants, then we'll just we'll search the Discord. Surely someone else will have stated the solution in there already. My only other thing I could think of would be all of the other banners we'd already gotten, but gilded in their variants instead. The 8 banners that are in this building on its own. Gild all these, and then gild the creation banners. I figure gilded stands up for bejeweled, you know, pretty decently. Okay, so now my thoughts is that it would be all of these banners, which would also explain why they say that they're traded with the undead and blah blah blah. Um, and okay, nice. No one has said anything about this. So instead, what we're going to do is assume that it's going to be all 8 of these other banners in their gilded variants, and I want to guarantee that we get the right ones. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We will put all of the banner types that we expect this to need over here. And there's 2 ways I can think about doing this. So one way is we go and we trade for all of these in their different dimensions. The other way, we find 8 more of these buildings. And then just strip all the banners from it, which could be pretty amusing. I don't know how bad that'll be. We've done worse exploration than that. Surely we could find 8 more of those pretty quickly. Here's one. Just to confirm, yeah, only the top level has it. What was in the chest for these buildings? I don't remember. Grab all 8 of these. Okay, 7 more. I figure this is probably still going to be easier than dimension hopping until we can trade for all of them. It sounds like kind of a pain. It is a little laggy, but I guess it'd be laggy regardless, needing to find the herald in each dimension. Oh, Termisex. Termisex, don't do it! Don't know if we've done this one yet. We have this one we just did. What is this? I don't know. Some kind of snowy thing. Interesting. Or Termisex all the way up there. as we will keep flying around looking for these banners. I think that is another one right here. No, actually, this is one of the custom structures, right? Yeah. This one's to show that we need the cinnabar. We've already got these three because you need the cluster surrounding one of the ores, the Runan ore or something. I don't know. One of the you need to surround some kind of ore with the different clusters gathered from Domcraft. Oop, this looks like a Herald building. Oh, this is a clusters building. That's a Herald building. Pretty sure. Yep. Oh, all of his banners were already broken. Fun generation there. Got all 8. Yep. At least we were able to still collect them all. Yeah, we keep going. We're going to need ourselves 6 more. Should be too bad. A lot of Termisex there. Okay. Jeez. Stop that. Don't look at me like that. Just projectile spam them. It's probably a little more effective to actually just full charge. Just execute some Termisex for fun. Okay, continue our journey. We only need 6 more of these. Shouldn't be too difficult. Nice, there's another. Beautiful. 5 more. As long as we don't spawn in the Termisect building, we actually don't really lag. Every time we lag spike, I feel like we run into Termisect like a second later. Nothing too neat over here. Kind of just trying to zoom back and forth a little bit here. Oh, hi Termisect. Kill all those guys. Just for fun, we don't really need to. They could be spared. These are all custom buildings. This one's another Herald. Easiest way for me to tell the Heralds is the fact that it's got this fabric of reality on the top. All of these were broken already again, just like the other one. We did get them all though, so that is fine by me. Continue on. I wonder what happens to their generation that sometimes they break and other times they're totally fine. Also, that's the lowest Termisect building I've seen so far. That they all spawned a pretty high Y level. Just a couple of Termisects. Oh, here's another one of the heralds. All of them are broken in here too. Kill the Toma for fun. We're up to 6 of each. So we just need 3 more. Hopefully this won't be too bad. A little laggy though. That one's just got like Cinnabar in it or something. Just need ourselves 3 more. Get these, get our Nomicon going, and then we will set up our passive for all the crystallizers. And then we should have pretty easy Orichalcos. We got 6 of all of them. Once again, just all preemptively broken. Take those out of there so we can see our total amount. Here's another one. Nice, that one was super fast. Eight of each. So I think we need 1 more. And hopefully this is the solution. If not, maybe I'll have to ask in the Discord myself to see. But this would make sense. There's 8 different banners in there, and it wants the Bejeweled variants, which people could consider something being gilded as Bejeweled for sure. Makes the most sense to me, at least. If it's not this, though, I have no idea. Those ones spawned in the ground. Love that for them. God, that's like 10 Termisect buildings in a row. Also, I need to be careful. I didn't mean to shoot there. And then I almost flew into him as I was saying I need to be careful. Gosh. It's all fun, like, because you can never find these kinds of buildings whenever you're looking for them. But then if you're not looking for them, bam, a trillion Termisects. Oh, there's a Herald building. Should be our last one. Nice, so we don't even have to mine them up. Beautiful. Let's grab a crafting table. And we will just try to do it all in here. Make each one of these guys gilded. Put them all into the crafting table. And hmm. Huh. So I'm realizing now that the Bejeweled banner is actually a banner tier. It looks like it takes about 700 of each banner to get there. Now the question is it all 8 of these that I need to upgrade to that tier? I'm not really sure. But I knew each one of these would take 729, so I guess we need to get some heraldry combs. Hmm. So, quick search does not give me any hope towards if I need all 8 of these Bejeweled. So, we're going to go with the assumption that I will. And so we're going to find one more guy, because we actually need the tier 1s now. Since we'd already upgraded those, we can't downgrade them, I don't believe. No, you can only upgrade them further. No back crafting recipes. So we'll find one more, get one more set of all of these banners to guarantee we have the right ones. Here he is. Perfect. And then it's going to be a matter of, I guess, bee breeding for a little bit until we get to the heraldry bee. And then run him. Because, yeah, that is obviously the intended method to acquire the 729 of each banner needed. And I'm presuming I need all 8 of these. I can't actually find anyone talking in the Discord about it, so I'm just going with that assumption. Heraldry B. So he needs Endearing and Spectral, which needs Carbon and Winsome. Which needs Stannum and Platinum. Platinum needs Nickel and Invar. Oh, gosh. Which needs Ferrous. Which needs Industrious and Common. Which needs... Why? Why? And then they're like, oh, you know, the egg, but then the egg takes the comb, so. I saved myself nothing. I guess the egg will probably be faster than the bee. Every 24 seconds it would make a stack. Actually, no, that probably gets toasted by a bee. And thinking about it, with combs just running in an apiary that I put on this guy, pretty sure just absolutely toast that speed. Yeah, I guess easy to tell. We have like 150,000 Necronomicombs. If you're making 64 every 24 seconds, that means you're making 2.5 stacks a minute. 2.5 stacks, so that's about 150 stacks an hour, which would be 9,600 actual guys. Oh damn! Actually, no, never mind. It wins. I think it wins. Because, yeah, and this guy would produce slower than an Economy as well, at about half the speed. So he would only make like 75,000. So yeah, no, never mind. A chicken, one singular chicken in the mechanized coop actually wins. Compared to a 27x bonus speed apiary with robotic production. That's actually kind of impressive thinking about it. Anyways. That's such a rabbit hole. I'm so sad about it. I'm like this close to just wanting to just outright go and then get the Undead Heralds needed directly and then trading with them to get all the banners I need to get the 729. But I feel like if I did that, I would be sad in the long term. So let's check Spectral. Thought I'd gotten a Spectral at one point. Okay, we have Spectral. So we just need Endearing, which is all of this nonsense. Endearing's going to need... I guess let's get Unwearying Diligent. I do have an Unweary Drone. We need them for Industrious. Do we only need Industrious? So Carbon, so Spiteful, Stanum, so Industrious and Forest. Spiteful we already have. Winsome, gonna be Platinum, Nickel, Invar. Ferrous will be Industrious again. Ferrous and Esoteric. Okay. How do we make the Industrious with this guy? Who's he mixed with? Because we don't have the genetic for him. A Diligent. Well, I'm pretty sure we have the genetics for a Diligent. Oh god, we don't. We still have a Diligent Princess. Alright, perfect. We will acquire the genetics for a Diligent then real quick. Because we are going to need multiple of the Industrious. So, throw you guys in there to cycle. Just going to run these guys real quick and see if we can get a species gene. Damn, okay, perfect. Species gene there. Take this guy out. Leave the Diligent Queen in. Template. I forget that we don't actually have any templates in there. Grab him here. That gives us our Diligent species. Throw extra drones in here. Let's go back over to the end. That Chaos Chicken's still alive down there, by the way, somewhere. I have no idea what he's doing, but he's alive, technically. I hear him trying to laser beam. Yeah, I literally cannot see him, so... I don't know what to do about that guy. I guess we'll deal with him at some point. Let's break some Ender Hives. So we're going to come in here. So these princesses will always be of pristine stock. Grab an Ender Pearl. Cruise on out here to one of these islands and get some more. The hives spawn pretty frequently, so not super hard to do. And these guys, since they're pristine tier, we can just overwrite them with genetics from other bees, and they'll be perfect. They'll never die out or anything stupid. We get this one. That should hopefully be enough for at least a little while. You could also do crafting of the rocky hive. I just don't feel like using. I think it needs to be done in a thermionic fabricator. Don't feel like doing that, so. Ender Princess. One of our unwearied drones. Please get that back, thank you. And this is our diligent species gene. This guy should make in the Mutatron an industrious queen. The industrious queen, we'll grab her, throw her in here, grab our BB gun, do a little execution, cycle this guy, gonna give it a shot with just these 6 drones and see if we can roll the dice in our favor for a species gene. No species, keep it running then. Keep up our executions. Every time we shoot this, we're just shooting it with a killer bee queen, which instantaneously cycles any queen that's in an apiary for 1 cycle. We could have genetically modified this guy to have fertility 4 to produce more drones for this, but usually you don't need that many. There's a species gene. Just like I was saying. Usually you do not need that many, and so it's not super required. And we got the species gene twice. Just keep one of them. Put away our extra drones. Put away this extra queen as well. Template him together. That gives us industrious. Okay. So we'll do the Stanum first. So we need industrious and a forest. We have a bunch of forest drones in here, so we'll grab one of these forest drones. We'll grab an Ender Princess. We will swap the Ender Princess into an Industrious Princess. Mix these guys, and this will make us our Stannis. Or Stanum, I mean, my bad. Then this guy needs to go with a Spiteful, of which we do have in here, I think. Okay, we don't have a Spiteful in here. Interesting. So we have a Spiteful drone, but no Spiteful genetic. Fun. So we'll do. Does Stanum actually breed into other things? Yeah, it breeds into bronzed. Does this guy breed in anything? No. What about Plum Bum? Makes Auric. Which makes the diamond one. Also the Electrum one. The Electrum one makes a Fluxed. None of these look important for results. What about Orc itself? No. Okay, I'm not gonna worry about that then. We're just gonna make the Stanum Princess with the one Spiteful Drone we have. We'll save us some of our cycling. Stanum Princess, Spiteful Drone, make a Carbon Queen. And this guy just needs an Invar, which needs a Ferris and a Nickel, and he'll need a Nickel, which needs a Ferris and Esoteric. Which means you need to get the Ferris, which is just a common. Okay. Is the Carbon used for breeding or B types? We can make a Pyro, which we don't need. Yeah, we already have the comb types from other things. And then obviously the Endearing, which should be all we need. Will the Winsome be needed for anything else? Nope, he's only used for the Endearing. Okay, interesting. Alright. Put our other 3 extra carbon drones, why not? We will start at the lowest tier, which will be the Ferris, so common and industrious. We should have plenty of common drones in here somewhere. There they are. I have a few of them just in case they're needed. We have our industrious still on us, correct? It's in here. Alright. One more industrious princess. This one with a common drone. Apparently you can also get meatballs. I don't know why it shows 2 different meatballs, but interesting. Ferris Queen. Ferris Queen can get cycled until we get the Ferris species. Oh, interesting. These actually have really low fertility. So we have a specifically just a fertility 4 to make sure we don't mess up other genetic trains on these guys. So we can imprint the fertility 4 only on them. In cases like this one where it has a fertility of the lowest, where it only produces 1 offspring, you can't cycle it to get additionals. So this is your method of actually getting extras. Now if we put this in, we will get 3 extra drones per cycle because it makes 1 drone and then has the extra 4. Toggle this guy just a few times. I think 1 more time and then we'll run all of his drones. Okay. Run these 12 real quick and try to get the species gene. Genetics labware 2 stacks, and then gene samples. I did see that these were just running low, so I figured we'd restock a little bit. Flowers. Flowers. Fertility 4 that we put on it ourselves. Flowers. Just gonna get rid of those ender pearls too, I don't want them. Speed slow. Floats rain. Oh, species sample right there. That's our Ferris one. Don't worry, I am hearing the Thaumcraft effect. We will Umethal Warp cleanse that before we get any other negative effects. Forget every time we fight things, we need to clear them. Genetic template, this will be our species sample. Okay, so now for the nickel, we need an esoteric. Esoteric drone, should be fine. Yeah, we have a queen and everything too. Mix this with an Ender Princess. Ender Princess will get the Ferris gene. I guess we'll keep our fertility for now. Ferris, esoteric, makes us a nickel queen. Honestly, just for efficiency's sake. Ferris. And esoteric again. To make another nickel queen. Just because we will keep one and we're just going to convert one's princess over immediately. Nickel princess with what to make the next guy? We're going to need an Invar, so nickel and Ferris. Ferris princess, nickel drone, makes Invar. Invar queen goes in, gets executed. We'll keep a new Invar queen. And we will mix the Invar drone plus our nickel princess to make a platinum queen. Then our platinum just needs to mix with an oblivion. So I guess we'll grab our oblivion. What's the platinum guy used for other than that? Just this. Okay, cool. So oblivion drone. Get our platinum queen. Cycle the platinum queen into a platinum princess. Platinum princess. Oblivion drone makes us a winsome queen. Winsome is used only for the endearing. So winsome also gets executed here. We'll use a winsome princess. And we'll use a carbon drone. Makes the endearing. Execute the endearing. And then this mixed with a spectral. Which we already actually have in here. God, I swear we had this one. I swear we just looked. Did we just have the bee itself? Okay, we just had the bee itself. Have the species yet? Put up all of these real quick. It's going to be a carbon. No. It's going to be an endearing and a spectral. The endearing is used for a ring bearer too. Ring bearer and which used for the controller, which will be needed for Stargate stuff. But I don't think we need Stargate stuff unless we actually wanted to use it to do warper skips. But since we're not using warpers, I'm pretty sure this is unnecessary for me. I want to say. We'll make a Spectral Princess. We have enough Spectral Drones to learn it. We'll do that. We'll save ourselves the potential headache. Where's my Endearing? We'll use an Endearing drone. That'll leave us an Endearing Queen still, just in case we need the genetics. Should be on the second page in here. Phantom drone can go in here. Put away these species samples. We'll keep this one's our production one. We'll keep that. We'll get rid of our fertility. Okay. We just need a spectral species gene. Dang, that was pretty unlucky. Not pulling a spectral species in like 20 something drones, like 25. That is fine. It's actually queen, so we could technically use up all of these drones and we'd still be fine. Run another 18, I guess. We'll get it from like the first one of these. Nope. Oh, there it is. Okay. I'll open this guy. Mix in with the genetic template to get the spectral. Grab another Ender Princess. Imprint this guy with the spectral. Took forever. Spectral Princess. This guy makes the Heraldry Queen. Heraldry Queen will go in here, get shot once, get processed. So there are a couple extras here. Put away this genetic. Mix this guy with the breeder genetic here. Or not the breeder, the production genetics. That'll be fine. Cool. Looks good to me. Make an industrial apiary. 8 production upgrades. Automation upgrade. And then this guy specifically likes icy and arid. So we are going to want some cooler upgrades. I think we need 2. And then for arid, we need dehumidifiers. Or dryer upgrades. We get all 8, but I figure it's probably only needed 4. Which floor has it? Is it magic floor? Yeah, it's magic floor. It's literally floor 2. It's right here. I'm just dumb. These guys in. Probably 4 to get to arid. Yeah. 2 to get to icy. Productions, automation upgrades. That'll be their preferred environment because that is needed to produce more from the heraldry bee, I believe. Yes, most of its production actually comes as a secondary byproduct. So good to make sure that happens. And crystal binder. Connect. 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 There we go. That's enough power to keep this guy going. And he will be producing heraldry combs in mass. Now the issue is that the heraldry combs produce at like a decent rate, but not that decent of a rate. 8 combs turns into 9, so we'll just say 1 comb per banner. We're going to need 729 of each banner, I would presume, of all 8. So that's just under 6,000 heraldry combs of requirement. I swear at 102 already, but still, that is going to take a while, unfortunately. There's not a whole lot I can do about it either. I guess I could have made more of these, but the thing is I'm going to end up with an excess of combs after this one singular project is done. So let's look at other stuff that we can work on, right? Oh, actually, duh, okay. We've got that going. Let's get the crystallizers and stuff going. We're doing all of this, after all, for the corrupted aragonite, for the crystallized obsidian. So either A, we can make the sigils right now. I don't really feel like doing that right now, even though they're not really that bad. So instead, we will work on getting all of these different crystallized clusters. while we get that 6,000 or so that we need. So, crystallizers. This guy is presumably not using much channel-wise at all yet, right? Yeah, we've only got 9. We probably honestly won't fit that many more multis up here either, so I guess some crystallizer mayhem could happen if I was ever so inclined. Can I just, yeah, nice. Just pull out a stack of these guys. So let us just hold down A and try to make sure we scroll over each one of these guys. And we will bookmark all of them. And now we will look at acquiring them all. I see that there's cosmic fragments from cosmic fabric. Special mark of the fallen tower. I don't know if it's gonna be from the weight of the ancient heart or not. This guy takes the 100 sacrificial shards, which isn't really that bad, honestly. But then there's another one with the Baku heart from the demonologist callstone, which is like slightly annoying. I think we got it though. I want to say we killed Baku. Yeah. This guy can run in the mark of the fallen tower for 50k. And he lets you get demon stone, which is needed for the blood god altar. And I forget what these are even used for. This guy can make you some stuff, I guess. Can turn water into life essence with whatever this blood slime is. Or molten radium into even more of it. Kind of interesting, but doesn't really matter. Anyways, what I was seeing those for was the fact that you do get the crystals from them. But I think it's probably easier just to manage them independently like this. Our throughput on these actually doesn't need to be that extreme as well, so this is probably the method. So iron is as simple as, well, let's make like a stack of these. Cool. Just because I think it will be slightly easier to use a refined DMC link for these guys, knowing that I'm going to do this. So a crystallizer will need an extract here. And I don't know if I can put the iron in from the bottom at the same time as putting in the blaze rods that'll run this. I think this runs off of blaze rods. I'm pretty sure. We can double check the crystallizer fuels. Yeah, blaze rods are king. Let's get a blaze rod and an iron ingot. Can blaze rods be crystallized? They can be a fuel. Okay. So now if I do an insert on the face, an extract on the top. Oh, they're super sided. So the face is the extract. Is the side the insert? is it just the top? Is it top is insert for the items? Grab an iron ingot. Grab a filter. Um, Man, this is really just filling the results with trash. Why is it doing that? I don't understand. Hold on. Will it fill the whole section of the results? No, it just only puts it in that side one. Do I care then? Not really, I guess. I don't know. No, I don't. I think that's my answer. As long as, yeah, it doesn't look like it'll ever fill this guy's slot out of the way, so whatever, that's fine by me. Maybe actually we do this. Insert filter on this guy. Extract them here. And that's how we'll sort these guys. We'll just insert filter each one. Those blaze rods are actually gonna be a problem thinking about it on some of them. We have one of these automated. I need to see what the sides were. We have it inside of a compact machine. I just I only remember the automation part. I don't actually remember how we figured out the siding for it. I want to say it's in the Thaumcraft automated machine here. This one. Here's our controller. So insert from their east side. And then somehow insert from the up. So their east side, I'm trying to figure out where their face is. Is that their face? I can't actually tell. I have no idea. Okay, this guy is going. I was just making sure he was working. My bad. Gosh. Okay. For one, I am realizing this guy's having an issue. He does not seem to be running at all. Oh, actually, there's 60,000 tellurium crystals. This guy's meant to stop, I bet, on a level emitter system. Yeah, he still has his Stredia. I forget where this would be regulated from. Down here? Yeah, there it is. I forgot about that part. I was like, I don't know why this guy's not running. That's why he's not running. Um, what's the back on this guy look like? Okay, so every side except for the front, then obviously the top and the bottom has the same pattern on it. Wait. He's got the edges there, but what about the side? Okay, the side would have no discoloration. That's discoloration. That's definitely the front, right? Yeah. So you insert what you want into the very front. What you want to eat, at least, is what it looks like. Man. Okay. I don't know why the blaze rods are filling this like that. That's what the confusing part is. I just don't remember that being an issue with the other one. Insert and extract. That's great. Insert and extract. Ah, he's gonna try to extract the blaze rods out, yeah. I guess we can use limited item filters on the other ones to limit them to a stack of blaze rods, so we'll only ever fill the blaze rods at the bottom, but this guy is whatever. Can I pull out the side? We'll just pull to a crate for now. With a filter for the crystallized version. Extract always active, crystallized. No. So maybe XNet would be the play to get this guy done. If so, this is about to get a lot more fun. Alright, how many of these in total do we have? How many of these can be doubled up on? Any of them, I wonder? Iron and gold can't. Sulfur and silica will happen at the same time. Silica would cover silicon and oxygen. Oxygen is not even needed. So we'll take us. Oh, I guess actually that wouldn't work anyways. That would only be if we were running oh no, lapis good. Lapis is really good. So run lapis for that. Carbon. Is it simple as just coal or charcoal? We were using charcoal in the other one. It's a singular. Oh. Well, phosphorus looks like it's going to. We are either going to need to do the shards to make it, or we'll need to use the cosmic fragment. Do we want to rabbit hole this? Trying to see if this has all of the ones we need. It's got Dreadium, which will also come with Molten Blaze, or Crystallized Blaze. It's got the Redstone. lapis. It's got niter, which will have nitrate and potassium in it. Magnesia. And so we could make all of these by doing their shard variants too and then crafting up. So we don't need the Befaller, but the Befaller would make it a lot easier. Because you get one of these, and then each one of these cycles into, looks like 32 of each of its important things, yeah. Either it's 16 of both, or it's 32 of both if it's a multi. That's pretty good. How about this guy? That's pretty easy. Those are obviously pretty easy. These are not hard either. Scale of the Ancient Heart. Using the Call of the Arbiter. Do I have a Scale of the Ancient Heart? Weight of the Ancient Hearts. Also, just realized that's a Mark of the Fallen Tower for 5 million, not 50,000. I don't know how I misread that so poorly. And then Baku Hearts. That one's 50,000. Okay. Um. How's our heraldry comes doing? Still not even quite halfway. I'm contemplating, honestly, like, would it even be a MeatBallCraft stream if I didn't detour and then do significantly less than I expected to because of how long the detour took? Would that even be, like, the stream? Let's be honest. Okay, where to start? So, Mark of the Falling Tower. For one, our orb. I don't even know if we need an orb on us, but our network should be pretty good. If I look up div sigil, should be able to check our network. We are at the 86 million LP mark or so. So our network is completely, absolutely stacked with blood. So we can run whatever we want to run, no problems. Means I guess let's do a meteor ritual, right? Ritual stones. Do we have green hearts in mass? We do indeed have green hearts in mass. Beautiful. Ritual stones are super easy then. Master ritual stones. Also extremely easy now. Love that. Love that. Diviner. Mark of the Falling Tower. Okay, so I don't actually know how big this guy is. Please tell me that's client side. Yeah, it is. So for some reason there's an enter utilities error. If you open your inventory and then too quickly swap something with the number key into your hotbar, in my case I had moved my shrinking device up and I'd pressed 3 on accident because I'd tried to close my inventory and press 3 to open up this guy because I wanted to get an angel block. But yeah, I gotta be careful with that sometimes. This guy causes some explosions, I do know that much. Let us make sure our chunks are still claimed that we're messing with this in. They are. Don't need to be loaded, that doesn't really matter. Master Ritual Stone. Mark of the Falling Tower. Let this guy build up. I don't know how many stones this takes, but I assume I'm good. Perfect. Ritual is good. I feel like that's probably pretty good. Okay. That should defend this a bit. Alright. I break these. Get a demagnetizer, because I think you need to actually physically drop it on it whenever you activate the ritual stone. I think that's how these work. Let's look at this. The drops will depend on the item you drop on the master ritual stone. Before you activate the ritual, you still need to use the activation crystal first. Okay, so we use the activation crystal and then we drop onto it whatever we want it to do the stuff for. Okay, we'll do a Baku heart first just because we already have it. Let's grab our activation crystal. No idea what's going to come from the Baku heart one. There we go, it does indeed stop. A ton of demon stone. Okay. This looks like it's probably going to be enough demon stone to do all of the things that use demon stone. You guess is fair enough? Our little obsidian pillar did do an absolute charm at stopping this from destroying anything stupid. Okay, so yeah, this is going to give us what's considered objectively almost too much demon stone, because I don't think this has any other uses. I think this is the only use for building. These 3 structures, of which if you built one of each, you would need a total of 44. I already have 5 stacks. See, if I was smart, I would have brought an RF Quarry over, set it to the area and stuff, and then turned it on here, and then filtered it out of doing obsidian, and it would have been fine, but no. I'll just sit here and break it all like a fool. It's fine. On the bright side, it breaks super quickly. Could have been worse. God, thinking about it, totally could have done that. That would have been such a douche move. Just, yeah, so it's all giga slow break speed. I don't even care about any that dropped. I don't know how much we have. 700. I think I'm good with 700 of it. Okay. So, let's go and get our stuff for the weight of the ancient scale or something, whatever it was called. Weight of the ancient heart. Sacrificial shards. Which are gonna need this. Wait, did I not already do that? Oh yeah, you need the polytums. Ah. Okay. Thank you, Brume, for the follow. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Hello, hello. All right, so to get the Eternally Seen Soul, we're gonna need the Nightmare Incense. To get the Nightmare Incense, we'll need a Polytum Shard. To get the Polytum Shard, we're gonna need a Soul Shard that's valued Polytums with that's full, 1024. Um, there was a book, yeah, so Soul Stealer, so Enchanted. Soul Stealer 2 right there. This one's 1, this one's 3, this one's 5. Actually, we're just gonna grab 8 of these books, I guess. I want to say thank you for the VOD on YouTube. Like to watch it while eating. Nice, thank you for watching. I appreciate it. Yeah, not a problem. Someone had asked for it, so I was like, you know what? I'll just upload every stream as VODs. Makes it easier. It also allows you to like skip through the boring parts of the stream where I'm just sitting there looking like an idiot while I think for 12 minutes, which is pretty common. Pretty common. So let's use a wooden sword. Where's our personal Abyssonomicon that we've been using? Actually, let's just make a new one. Make one with 100k in it. That should crap pretty quick. Yeah, and the best parts is that I'm around the same part as you. Yeah, and it beats my video editing speed by quite a large margin. I'm behind 30 streams. Today will be 31 streams behind on content, I think. So, it takes a little while for that to catch up, unfortunately. We're gonna reassemble our ritual here. We actually need to make sure it's all in one chunk. Okay, this will be, yeah. Let us grab our Abyssonomicon that should have crafted. Perfect. Does he not form? That should be the ritual. Where's our normal Abyssonomicon we use? I didn't mean to sort my inventory. Interesting. I'm actually not seeing it in here at all. I know we. Oh, here it is. Trying the same chunk? Yeah, this all is in the same chunk. That's why I'm confused. Is because, yeah, normally. I'm not messing this up. It's supposed to be cobblestone for Overworld. Let's make just a normal Necronomicon real quick. Yeah, this is definitely right. Oh god, I don't know if I want to make another one. That is odd. Pretty sure it has to be. Oh, pretty sure it has to be cobble. Here's my pickaxe. You break it all. We'll put the cobble in the center first. Build off of it, which is I think what we just did, but do it again anyways. Pedestals can't have blocks nearby. You think it's one block too close to the wall? Did I just manage to do that twice, and then that's why it's not working? That is very possible. There we go. Try a block gap here. Yeah, good call, good call. I didn't even know that was a mechanic, to be honest with you. Alright, wooden sword. You're gonna get a lot of Soul Stealer. It's just gonna be Soul Stealer 15, but I didn't feel like I'd do another chance for this. Run this guy real quick. Um, I'm dumb. So I used the wrong Abyssal Nomicon. It didn't have enough in it, that's why I got poisoned. I still, by the way, lost 30k from the other one. So it should have just finished the recipe, but that's fine. That's okay. Let's look up Enchanted Book, and then we'll look up Soul Stealer in the side so that we can highlight them. Sure, Soul Stealer 2. We just need something to get it to 15. I'm just gonna put this on my bow after. Alright, the correct book this time. Forget, you gotta be careful about things like that. Although I guess I haven't had multiple books until just recently. Nice. Okay. Soul Stealer 15. Turn off chunk overlays. Beautiful. We will go and disenchant this guy and then Shaman Extractor. Shaman Applicator. Okay, he doesn't want to be applicated. If I try to anvil him, is it gonna just overwrite my 50? Well, I can't even anvil him. Hmm. Interesting. So, for some reason, the applicator doesn't even want him. Does not like my bow. Hmm. Kind of a pain. Can I get any level of Soul Stealer? Can I just put Soul Stealer 5, which is the default highest, directly on my bow, I wonder? Or is that also going to be a problem? I guess because even just 5 would be okay. No, still can't put that on. Is this swords only? I see. So it is swords only. Okay, well that explains the issue. Mm. Contemplating if it's worth using a sword for it, other than just killing 5 times the enemies with the bow. It might just be better off killing 5 times the enemies. Well, moderate waste of time, but that's okay. Polytomes are in Christivia? Let's just check our mob imprisonment tools real quick, make sure we haven't already yoinked one. Because I've known about this for a while. I don't know if I actually grabbed one at the time. I did not. Grab one of these guys. Let's head on over to Christivia. Should be one of the cool looking portals. This one. Oh my god, Rain Power Central. What are you guys doing in here? I think this is where polytomes are. It is made with iron mine tokens, but that is deceptive sometimes. No, no, it's an iron mine. I'm just stupid. I love that. I find great amusement in that, actually. Iron Mine should be one of these back ones. I forget which one though. Okay, or it's not. Nice. Here it is. Okay, Polytom. Oh, hi. Wink. Alright, back home. Let us get a soul shard. We should actually have some of these. Yeah, unbound. In here, no problem. Swap this guy over. Hi, minion of Jazar. That's really annoying. Oh, nice. Okay, thank God you can craft it back out. I was like, that's gonna be really dumb. As one does. The amount of portals, wow, yeah. There's a couple of them. I do know that there was a sword like called like the Soul Stealer or something. I wonder if that would have been worth getting. It was like a super enchant. Okay. I'll pause for a moment. Get the last of these guys. I love visual crashes that keep happening recently. Did this not turn off? It did. There was just that many, I guess, floating still that were just hiding. Okay. Um, we're just gonna get some of these put away real quick. Oh, wait, that's just a hard minion too. I kind of wanted that Klein Star. I'll grab him back in a second. How many was that? So that was only 168. I know that there's something that spawns in with like it's Soul Stealer 50. I want to say. Um, I want to say that I have the master sheet here. Soul Stealer 30 on that one. 55, yeah. So the Vile Sword. Okay, well that's pretty easy. Blocks of Nether Stars. The Vile Sword itself is easy to make. It's just corrupted ingots, which I forget where we got them from, but we've had them for a while. A pristine wither matter. Okay, that's not super difficult. And one Aldunari. We can go back to the shapeless area. I don't know if it'll use the Aldunari. It might, so we can just go back to the under or whatever. And then this guy means that you'd only need to kill like 25 mobs and get a full soul shard from it. And even if his attack damage sucks, which it's going to, that has no other enchants on it, that's fine. Um, okay. Let us get, I guess, a data model. Going to need a wither data model. Deep learning comb. How close are we to deep knowledge? Ooh, we actually could do this now, I think. Because I want to say we have all of this now. I'll not do that right now. You on Java 22? Yeah, yes, I am. I'm not really sure why the crash has been happening recently. It's mostly client-side crashes. Um, so it's fine, but it is a bit of a pain. I've definitely learned to. It happens mostly whenever I'm tick accelerating something that has a particle effect on it, but sometimes it happens there too. Although there, like, I was spamming multi-shot 15 flux bow, so I was spawning a lot of projectiles to render and such, and maybe it's just losing track. I'm not really sure what the reason behind it is. I guess I could get like what? 4 of these real quick. I don't even want a loot fabricator. I'll just get 4 simulation chambers. Craft those for me. Get a learner. And then we're gonna grab some soul sand. And some wither skeleton skulls. So I'm pretty sure these guys cannot do anything about claim chunks at all. Just in case, we will put them slightly under the floor too. Actually, one more black down. Wonder if I can actually click these back ones from here. Oh, these like are the specialty ones, huh? We're gonna just fly up for a second. Okay, so they can indeed still melee break some of the blocks. But other than that, they're moderately easy to deal with. I forgot they were the ones that would spawn in like all of their minions and such too. That gets 4 of these guys to the basic tier. We really only need the one pristine module. So I guess we're not even gonna worry about it really that much. Let's grab a flex point. There's one. And this will be a super temporary setup. Grab our simulation chambers. These are all basic models, so their chances aren't high. 5%, yeah. Let all these run. Polymer clay. Okay, cool. This will be fine. And then we need an Aldunari, which means we need to go to the Dark Realm. Oh, I forgot we'd actually set it on one of these, and this is a new one too that I hadn't messed with yet. I want to say it's right here. Oh, wrong side. Wait, had I messed with this one before? That side's, no, that side's normally open. It should be right there. Okay, yeah, where we'd set this portal was on one of these structures, and I hadn't messed with it yet, so that was a very easy Aldunari. That was convenient. Okay, and then you are probably right. Let's grab ourselves, um, Sharpness. 1, 2, 3. Then we'll grab Vorpal. I want to say Vorpal. Yeah, Vorpal 3 is the highest by default. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. That'll give us Sharpness and Vorpal 15, and we should be able to put both of those onto the sword as well. Abyssal. Let's just get rid of both of these. I don't have a use for either of these at 20k. I could make that thing to recycle it into 4 combs. It cost 1,000. I don't think that matters. Another one of these. Oh yeah, I need our orb. No, Line Star. Line Star, reactivate him. Abyssal. Okay. Perfect. We'll just enchant the Vile Sword, we'll strip it, and then we'll do the super enchantment on it. Should be fine. And Sharpness and Vorpal 15 should make this guy hit decently at least. It won't be anything crazy, but it won't be horrible at least. Won't be horrible this way. It's fine. Enchantment Extractor, pink, Vorpal 15, and Sharpness 15. This guy should be chilling. Let us see, we get lucky with our Pristine chance yet? Actually, unlucky, thinking about it. That's 50 runs for a 5% chance. Didn't know you can have different enchantments in one ritual? Yep. You could technically, what I did for my bow was I actually did separate rituals to get all of the enchantments up to level 15 on books. And then I used those level 15 books around the ritual. So that's why I have 8 enchants on it. Was so that I could surround that. So I just re-enchanted it with it to get by some of the conflicts that were happening with trying to use the enchantment applicator. So now, if we do the Vile Sword craft, we should be able to make the super enchanted one. So the Aldenari doesn't get used. I wasn't sure. There was always a chance that it got yoinked. Then we right click this guy, gives us our Soul Stealer 50, Unbreaking 6. Come on, let me applicate Sharpness 15 onto him, perfect. Vorpal 15 as well, beautiful. Okay, his damage kind of sucks, but Vorpal should be banging a little bit, so. Let us get our Soul Shard back in our inventory. Let us flip this on once. Two-shot one. Okay, one shot's if it lands the effect. And sometimes takes way more than that. But there we go. Yeah, that's already up to 624 now. We only need like 10 more of these guys. And just a few more. I think in terms of total speed, this was slower. Like if I had just gone for this directly. But I guess if I need anything else with Soul Shards later, this is very effective for that. Okay, cool. That's pretty easy. That has earned a spot in our tool sets. And we've got our Polyton shard now. Put this guy in. This gives us the actual Polyton shard. Okay, let's get rid of all of this other stuff. Our Deep Learner. Put away this Abyssal. That one can be held because he has 50k for one more cycle. Alright. Nightmare Incense, per se, on this guy. So, red tinted comb. I want to say that we already did something for the red tinted comb. We did not. Nice, love that. I wasn't sure if we'd already gotten to the red bee. Forest and Valiant. We might actually already have that. There's been so much bee breeding today already. Valiant Princess. Oh, Valiant Drone. Cool. That'll be an easier life. Because I'm pretty sure we have a Forest Princess. We have a Forest Queen. Yeah, we have a Forest Princess already outright. Alright. This guy will make Maroon. Kill him once. We'll cycle this guy with the production genetics. Maroon, drone, and princess. Put our extra drone away. We don't need like a billion of the red tinted comb, so we're just gonna run it in this guy right here in this apiary. We do have a production upgrades in him for that specific reason. How many do I need? Just 4. Alright, we're already done. We'll let him produce more, I guess. Just in case this is needed for anything else. It's not. Nightmare Instance. We are going to need 6 sacrifice metal ingots. We're going to need 8 forgotten slime. 4 ultimate ingots. Our polytum shard. And an incense stick with the brew of the crimson shade of bloodthirst. I've actually never messed with the botanical brewery, so this will be kind of fun. And by that I mean it's not going to be, but I'm coping. Botanical brewery. Let's bring him up here. I assume he means some kind of mana. I don't know if he can use a spark or if he's gonna be annoying or not. We have that ring on us, right? That'll use our mana, right? Yeah, mana drive. That's for flowers specifically, though, I think. We'll see. Incense stick. What's it need? Netherwort, fermented spider eye, lapis, fire charge, iron ingot. Fermented spider eye. Lapis. Iron ingot. And a fire charge. Does the order matter? Also, am I missing anything? That is 5 things. That is 5 things. Get our one of the forest. Okay, it shows what it'll make. Needs mana from a spreader? Okay, that's what the next step was gonna be, was aiming a spreader at this guy. Damn, 0% progress still. Is it going? Hold on. It's going? Okay, yeah, I figured because the particles. Either one of the force in main hand. I have no idea what I'm supposed to be looking for here. I see the little icon of the incense stick. Yeah, there's still no progress circle forming. Because, yeah, if it's like how the other ones normally look. Oh, hold on. No, this guy won't be able to hit from there. Alright, hold on. That one was going slow anyways. We'll move him to right here, next to this guy. So we can turn him and reutilize him as needed. This here. Fire charge and nether words. Perfect. This looks right. You need to automate it anyway later. What do I need to automate? Incense sticks? I hope not. Also, yeah, that was way quicker moving that. I fucking hope not, man. I don't want to automate incense sticks. Okay, and then it'd just be a wildwood refined gem, which I want to say we have. Okay, I want to say we don't have. We have a crucible in an interface, right, with the Twilight Forest stuff. Um, you know, that's gonna be kind of a damper on things, isn't it? I guess our wildwood godstone is what it is. Okay, so wildwood godstone need. It's gonna need Termisact and souls. Go make one of these guys. Go to wildwood. Which one's wildwood? Blue? Haven. Other blue? Other blue? Sure. Surely. I'll find it. Okay. That's why the actual inside portal is blue. Callstone here. What are you? Bunch of Aircos and a ton of rain bowers. Back up. We'll do this Aircos. Okay. You guys all die, please. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Please back up. They're just breaking my life charms, these bastards. Fine. Fine. You know what? You know what? We're not killing any of you anymore. We're just gonna fly in here, grab this, and leave. Okay? I was gonna have fun with them, but they, they didn't want to have fun anymore. Now no one gets to have any fun. Okay. Anyways, life charm moment. Now we should be able to make our... Where's it at? Nightmare Incense. We need to grab our ultimate ingots. Grab all 4 that I made. The brewery from some potions, I think. Ah, I see, I see. Nightmare Incense. Okay. I'm gonna stand over here. I have no idea what the consequences of this are gonna be. Sacrificial contract. Enter the spatial storage and stand on a beacon. I was just making sure I hadn't made the instance yet. I guess I hadn't done the brewery yet, so. I feel like I did something else that wanted me to go into a spatial area. How do the spatial pylons work? Gosh. Hmm. Okay. So, you need our spatial IO port in a basic crafting table. I guess we will set this guy a recipe then. Just because I don't feel like doing that one by hand. That one looks a little annoying. What a sad day it is. What a sad day it is. God damn it. Give me an undo button, please! I don't even know what recipes I had in here. Yeah. So I accidentally hit save instead of load. And so it has destroyed all of my recipes. That's fun. I'm gonna kick all these back down to basic tier now. Yeah, okay, definitely quicker to do the 3 clicks down. So, whoops, I don't know what other basic recipes we lost. I guess if we see something later that just is blocked, we'll know what we killed. Gosh, whoops. That's actually somehow the first time I've made that mistake. So, I guess I can't be too upset about it. Could've been worse. Wildwood Refined Gem. Bastards. We're grabbing a storage scanner. Wildwood Souls and Termosec statues. I actually somehow don't have another Termosec. That's really impressive considering how many Termosecs I've killed. And I don't have the statue on crafting either. Hold on. I think there's Termosecs like right here. I swear we had a Termosec structure right here that I hadn't killed them at yet. Just like what I was saying, the one time you want the Termosect, there we go. All right, give me your statues, please. Anyone? Just one statue. There we go. Cool. Give us a couple statues. Let's go to this table. Usage. And Wildwood Callstone. Wildwood Callstone number 2. Go back on over here. Drop back into Wildwood. Fly up. Fly over. Put this guy right there. Regenerated behind me, that's fine. Storage scanner, scan. Pet Seamer. Rejuvenation Golem. Wildwood Egg. Some kinds of biome focuses. Whatever. Okay, well, keep in mind there's other spawn eggs in here, I guess. I don't know if I need any of those right now, so we'll leave them for now. Alright. Spatial IO port. Craft that guy. I don't know what he's going to take. Then we've got these pylons still, so these should be fine. Let us teach it a spatial component. The next spatial component. And the next one. And that's all we should need. Molecular assemblers, eat them up. Cool. Craft these guys into a spatial storage cell. And what was the thing? Enter the spatial storage and stand on a beacon. Okay. Seems pretty easy to me. Two by two by two. Okay, cool. If I had to take a guess, I can just do like. Okay, well we know exact. Let's make this go one more block up. 2 by 2 by 3. 2 by 3 by 2. Okay, so it does Y second. Fun. Let's do this here. It's probably this internal block section here. So we'll bring our beacon with us. Grab a button. Grab some redstone. Onwood. Aw. Oh, he needs power. That was an easy one for me for me to guess. Energy acceptor. We'll just try the energy acceptor on its own for now. And then if this guy doesn't have enough power still, even though this is a pretty baby one, I figure he probably will. I think this will hold enough. Then we can put a cell on it if needed. No, okay. Required power 256,000 RF. Okay, actually, never mind. Cool. Dense energy cell. Make me like 4 of them. There you go. Let's put on those 2. That is absolutely plenty of power now. Ta-da! Damn. Kinda neat. Also extremely difficult to see in here. Okay, anyways, can I have my contract now? See, why doesn't it tell me that? Let me look out. Hey, spit this back out. Thank you. gosh. Gotta do everything myself nowadays. Build out our little platform here. A tier 1 diamond beacon. Pretty sure this would qualify as a tier 1 diamond beacon, I think. Add this guy one up. Also put this one more away. Alright. My thoughts? Oh, I know what happened. This guy needs to be cycled every time. Three by 4 blocks tall. Yeah, so I could stand directly on top of the beacon. What is... Um... So, a quick little search shows that that's actually the intended mechanic for these guys. So apparently these go into their own dimension every time as well, which is a really interesting way for it to do that. And I guess that's how it stops you from cheesing them. But that means that you can only ever use this for that exact size. We'll just make it like a 16 cubed one then. I don't think we need a big one. I don't have quartz glass. Okay, anyways. This guy. A size of 3 by 4 by 3. Hop on him. Yoink. Wait for it to load my new technical dimension. Okay. Tier 1 diamond beacon. This is surely correct, right? Oh my gosh, right to limbo. Combined with the friendly soul vials of the wild rainbow tree, stone calls in the... What does that mean? Okay, also we'll just leave limbo. So Nightmare Instance can go and shell. Combined with the friendly soul vials of the wild rainbow tree. So I guess we'll grab some soul vials. My thoughts are that it's somewhere in Wildwood, right? Does that count as a rainbow tree? I don't know if there was enough animals, like, or enough different mob types in there. And I do actually want to say that maybe I've seen a rainbow tree in here. Like a small structure. I don't know, hold on. We can go mess with this first. Oh, the friendly soul vials! Hold on. No, yeah, no, it's definitely this. Sword scanner, please stop doing that. Yeah, the other chest we saw. These different spawn eggs. These all look like they're tameables. Looks like there's 4 of them. So if we do here, please, thank you. 4 soul vials. Eternally stained soul. Okay. Alright. I'm kind of impressed that that was figured out that easily by me. I'm happy about it. Rainbow Drews. We have like a ridiculous amount of all of these, right? Yeah, cool. Now, please, for the love of God, tell me this is reusable. Yeah, okay, thank God. I was just really ready for that to be super dumb. Well, I guess I wasn't really ready. I was going to be terribly sad if it was, for some reason. Okay, cool. That can all sit in the system, and then these sacrificial shards can be used to get shining sandstone from the meteoric befaller, or we can quantum compress them into the weight of the ancient heart. We just need 100 for that, so we'll grab these, and we'll grab 40. Bink, bink, bink. God damn it. Sacrificial shards. That should be 100. No. That's 100. Yeah. Alright, we moved our quantum compressor, right? Yeah. So we allowed our system to use our only one, which should be on the 5th floor. Up here on the wall. Cool. Weight of the Ancient Heart. God, how's the Heralded Combs looking? Yeah, we got a little bit more than we needed for the for the other guys now. But it's been a process. You know what? We're in it for the fun, for the ride. Let's use our activation crystal. Bink. Ancient Heart. What is this gonna be? Get my bow ready. Okay. A ton of shining sandstone. Um. Okay, yeah, we need another one to craft the Call of the Arbiter. I was like, I don't think this is anything that we particularly needed right now. Like, it's nice to have the Shining Sandstone, don't get me wrong, we need to industrially grind this with Unholy Mix to get the chunks, to get the Cursed Sapphire stuff running. Whatever, that's nice. That was not why I was trying to do this. Also, it is good to know that we're probably going to want multiple Meteoric Befallers later to passive Shining Sandstone. It does take 50,000 life essence too, so we'll have to keep an eye on our life reduction. We need to change those slimes out to something else soon as well. Thank you, Fairy Tessa, for the follow. Appreciate it, appreciate it. Welcome to the stream. Get rid of these, put up our BB gun. Put up these two guys. Okay. I actually don't need all the Shining Sandstone right now. We'll just kind of leave this as is. Was definitely neat to mess with though, so we'll deal with that again later. How you doing? I'm doing pretty good. How about yourself? Put up our Ritual Diviner. Put up our Awaken Activation Crystal. Okay. Go back to our guy and make one more Weight of the Ancient Heart. Sacrificial Shards. We need 100 of them. Oh. Okay. This guy's going to need... He's apparently used to make a few different things. Oh, the sacrifice metal armor too, which is good, but like not good enough for me to care. At least, yeah, not really. The protection C is pretty good, I guess. That part might be worth getting. But it doesn't even really matter. Life charms kind of just go ham. And if I can't use life charms on a fight, then I probably can't use most things on it, so. We need 4 sigils of suppression and 4 dreadland gems. So I guess first things, let's go to our extended processing guy real quick. A dreadlands gem. Gonna be this on the throughput, and then we will do our sterilized altar. Let's see if we can get 4 of those started right now. Sigils of suppression are going to take suppression reagents, which is just going to be some Hellfire Forge from Blech. Teleposer. Teleposition. That's some Ender Pearls. Oh dang. I forgot how much life essence that was going to drain from the system to try and recover my 50 million blood loss. How you doing? I'm doing pretty good. I'm assuming I'm not going to need multiple of these. I didn't mean to do that. Do I need the enhanced? No, I don't. Okay. Teleposer. Make all 4 of these guys. And then these are going to need 4 suppression reagents, so 4 blaze rods, 4 water buckets, 4 lava buckets. And I don't think lava buckets have EMC, they don't. Just need 4 normal buckets. And then to go and yoink some lava real quick from a system. Okay, I am happy to see that I did make an extra set. I think the Callstone has Thorny Callstone that gives insane enchantments. The Callstone itself gives them. I see. Yeah, it's like, cool enchantments are cool, but I don't really care anymore. Because they mattered for a bit and stuff, but like I have so many life charms that it's just, my brain exploded. Oh, don't worry, that's literally me. If you've been watching the VODs, you know. You've already seen it many times. I'm no one to judge. I love hearing my slime slaughter beneath me, as they deserve. I will evolve to eventually use Deep Mob Evolution to save some of my TPS. Those slimes actually take a decent amount of milliseconds per tick, I think. Yeah, blood magic. What is the thing for the circles? The Hellfire Forge was my biggest enemy. Yeah, here, I'll show you what I'm using for my automation. I built it yesterday. This guy. This is the process. So, Demon Will Crystals, which I just already have passived for ages, so I have quite a few of them still, 156,000, yeah. They go in here into this crucible. This is my Hellfire Forge. He's got a Greater Tartaric Gem. They're in the same chunk, so it just eats automatically any of the additional will that it needs. I made an extra Greater Gem for this. It wasn't too bad. I set an interface here, and I just encoded the patterns in the interface, and I set the interface on blocking mode, and to tell it that it locks the crafting until the primary crafting results returned, so it never overfills these. And while this guy won't do well on any duplicate recipes, these were the only recipes I found that I needed right now, and none of them have duplicating input items. And so I just encoded a advanced item filter on an extract to take out empty buckets, glass bottles, and then the item results, and then pipe them back into the interface. So it's kind of jank, and it's not super quick on its own, but a Tortorino does make it pretty bearable. It takes about a second per craft, and I was looking at these crafts, and none of these crafts I need in that large of an amount, at least right now. So he works. He works for now. I need like ashes, arcane ashes. I want to say I have some of these. I want to say I don't. Okay, fun, nice. Bone meal, coal, redstone, gunpowder. Gunpowder. I didn't want to use conduits for it, and I tried so many things for 4 hours. Yeah, I don't mind using conduits. It broke me, so I used the Berserker Forges. Yeah, I was not getting broken enough to use the Berserker Forges. I know they're there for quality of life, but I didn't feel like dealing with it. Okay, so what do we need for this suppression sigil? So we're gonna need some demonic slates. I forget which order these things go in. Is it like demonic slate and then suppression reagent? Nope. Give those back. So suppression reagent, demonic slate. Woo, 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 woo. Ta-da. But yeah, I consider the Berserker Forges. Didn't feel like dealing with that. Sigils of suppression, and then our gems finished ages ago. So now it should just be a matter of putting this guy here, crafting this, the Call of the Arbiter. No idea what this is going to do. I almost guarantee it's not going to be in the overworld. They're never in the overworld, pretty much. You have to be in a space station to assemble this multi-block. This cannot be undone. Stand on a purple block to mark where you want to place. What is the multi-block? Does it show me the size? Why does it not tell me this? Oh gosh. Space station is. Stand on a purple block to mark where you. I just need to know if it's You know what? It doesn't even matter. If it's massive, that's fine. It'll be over here. Surely it's not that big. Purple block. Oh wait, is this the meteoric befaller? Is it going to make me the full multi-block for this guy? I can't imagine. Or is this just going to do the heart in the center? No. Block placed. Oh, there it is. It's only the block in the middle. I see it, yeah. It says it can't be undone or whatever, but like, Master Spell Perdicio disagrees with you. Yoink. Can I use this for anything cool? Just for the meteoric befaller? I guess while I'm here. Yoink. Just because I probably want a few of these eventually, right? Okay. Could have been worse. That was actually really easy, to be honest. Alright. Surely we needed something else from all of this that wasn't just the meteoric befaller. No, no, okay, yeah, no, we needed the Skelly Ancient Heart for the Meteoric Befaller, because the Meteoric Befaller, whenever you use Cosmic Fabric, how do we get the Cosmic Fabric? We need a special Mark of the Fallen Tower to get it in the first place. Alright, time to figure out where the Cosmic Fabric comes from. think it was the Cosmic Gem, but not sure. Oh, I guess that would make sense, right? The issue is to get the additional cosmic fractures. Oh, I guess actually, hold on. I could just make more call stones. We could make more horrific call stones, and that might be easier to get more of the cosmic fractures. We need 4 of these, 4 dense imperfect gem of the cosmos. Hold on. We need to make sure this is all else possible. What the fuck is this? Low quality steam. This only comes from the. So I need to set up a turbine. Run that with combs. What the fuck? Does this not seem horrible? Surely that's not. Where do you get that from? Surely. Surely that's not what I actually get it from. There's no way. I would need the Mortem log to take Skythern, which we can do. So is this the method? Is this how it's done? I love getting into a rabbit hole like this, and then getting to the point where you're like, oh damn, you know what? This doesn't even seem like it's worth it anymore to avoid the minor hassle that I was going to do in the first place. I think it would just be easier to use crystallizers. I don't even know if I feel like doing this. This is that's a lot. You know? Cosmic fractures, whatever. I can get that. Dense gravitite ore, I think I already have, actually. I don't even know where I got it from, but I want to say I got some. Yeah, 40k of it. I don't know from where. Oh, probably Gravity B, actually. I assume that's where I got it from. Still need to do this part for caps. You get the chaos. Chaos nugget? No. Why is my backspace key not working? Is my backspace key working, like, in general? Yeah, okay. So it's just not working in this. Oh, now it's working. Complaining, I guess it'll fix itself. Chaos chicken for the chaotic eggs. And then you enrich these with other stuff. Yeah, for the mythic shell caps, I figured as much. Man, I just wanted to get corrupted Aragonite in a not horrendous way. That's all I wanted to do. I don't think I asked for much. I just wanted to get that done in 3-4 hours. So I think our strategy is crystallizer wall. I think that's what's gonna end up happening here. Um, because we should have everything to get this done. Make the sigils, get our crystallized corruption, get the ability to make corrupted aragonite. We'll passive all the crystals themselves. It's funny, I wanted to avoid this as well. Yeah, it's like I guess, or I could just delay it by a couple of days and do the fucking rabbit hole. It just sucks whenever you get to this point and you're like, oh, I'm so close, and then it's just blocker after blocker. It's funny, I wanted the voice so well, then I built the turbine for an hour and then just wrote it after. Fun. But yeah, so the imperfect gem. So we'll need Valtalina ore, Astral Lizardite, from a Toolite flower, Skythern refined gem. Oh wait, so this is actually I couldn't do this until I did Skythern, so I'm going to have to do this through another method. Oh, you need Aragonite that early? I did after Vithia. I only wanted Aragonite here. I purely just wanted it so I could avoid handcrafting 55 Orichalcos. So I've now put in multiple days of work on getting the corrupted Aragonite to avoid standing there for like 4 or 5 minutes probably, maybe a little bit longer for the Orichalcos I needed. That's why, because to make the Appalachia blocks, I need 56 Orichalcos ingots. That's all it. I just wanted the Aragonite so I could do the crafting recipe instead and not sit there for it. It was one of those things where like I thought it was gonna be easy. I didn't think it was gonna be this bad. You know? It is that bad. I've learned. My ways were erred and I have been corrected drastically. How bad is the crafting of the Orichalcos? What's its recipe again? One, two, 3, 4. Gilded mashed potatoes, 1. And then the sack of medals of heroism. Don't you have all this stuff on passive? I don't have the actual Orichalcos. It's literally just because this craft takes a second. Look, this is what I've been avoiding. Is just pure. I've been doing all of this to avoid this. Just well, I need to turn this other one too. Otherwise, it's gonna be really slow. Where's that? I have my Wand of the Forest in here somewhere. I actually don't have my Wand of the Forest in here. Oh, you didn't automate the runic altar? No. No, I did not. But yeah, this is it. This is the only reason. But no, I know I could. I could actually probably do that right now. Tell it, give it an interface, dropper crate, living rock on last. This guy will just hold on. Cause yeah, he'll just yoink things that you drop onto him that are part of recipes. I don't know if I have an IME acquirable spot here. Do I have IME system anywhere close to this guy? No, somehow, by some miracle, I don't. Wait, never mind. There's quantum ring back here. I forgot about this guy. What's up, Fanbjörg? How you doing, man? I'm not gonna chain off the cable or the energy acceptor. I think you can, but sometimes I've had bugs with trying to do things like that, especially since I don't need to. I have no idea where that just went. I heard like the clicking noise as if it was grabbing, whatever. Not my problem. Interface. Actually, it shouldn't be a problem. Open crate. Thank you for all the game kits. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Make another open crate real fast. Should be a simple matter of interface. I think the open crate should be able to go right here. Get our cutting knife out. Name this guy to runic altar. Cool. Cable network made progress, but it's so slow right now. I once made the decompiler for scripting language that could generate thousands of lines of code dynamically in 20 milliseconds, but this Minecraft code I make takes 3 milliseconds for 1,000 cables. That's tough. You use one user for the Wand of the Forest? Yeah, I figured as much. Mech user. This guy can just go here. Click on it with the Wand of the Forest. Demagnetizer to block myself from accidentally yoinking these. Uh, Item collector. Little 3x3. Perfect. Conduit. Extract always. Insert. One of the forest. Use item on block. Right click to upper left slot only. This guy will be on lock crafting until primary crafting result is returned. That should be fine. Okay. Now if I go and set a pattern for an Orichalcos ingot in the runic altar, we'll just do it in an extended processing thing, just so that this is less annoying to deal with. Do all of this, and then drop a living rock on it as well. That'll make one Orichalcos. Set this guy to our runic altar. Click him in. Put our ingredients back. Orichalcos. We need 54 more. Okay, so this guy is going to need to get yoinked. Also, this guy's going to need to be filtered. I forgot about that part completely. Actually, that was probably the issue, right? We'll move this guy up one more block anyways. We'll put the open crate. We'll put the open crate here. Move this guy, put him on top. Cutting knife, label him to runic altar. Insert on this guy. Extract always. Then filtered this guy to Orichalcos. On a whitelist filter. Put this guy back in. You are. Oh. Cancel. Put all this back. um, 53. To be fair, I also spent like 3 weeks optimizing that decompiler originally. The biggest performance benefits came from memory optimizations, but still, 3 weeks of optimization, I will reduce the runtime of the decompiler by 6 times. Only, yeah, it's only 1/6 is bad. Okay, there we go. This guy will be making me my Orichalcos now. He does take a while still. It is simply speed limited by my mana spreaders, and I don't feel like making more of those right now. So. Tough luck to me in that regard, I guess. Um. Oh yeah, I was gonna grab this guy and clear my stuff. That's what happened, by the way. I took that lens off. I figured it out. All this Aragonite grind instead of this. I don't know what you're talking about. This was so difficult. Oh gosh. I will get Aragonite one day. I could get it today, technically, but it is going to be a pain. I really do just want to use the Befaller recipe since I'm going to have to do it eventually anyways. With Cosmic Fabric, this seems way easier. And then you run this until you get like 1,000 of each crystal, and then that hooks you up with enough for 1,000 Aragonite. Use a level emitter or something, so it only changes whenever it drops too low, and you're fine. At minimum, you set on-demand Aragonite. I guess if you wanted to use it for the Ogrite, then you could passive it that way. I guess this is almost free except for the Lymphopixonia. So if you use this, you passive this, you passive the Ogrite, you passive the Ogrite into Primal Ogrite, into Lymphopixonia and the Thaumic Replicator, into or not Lymphopixonia and the Thaumic Replicator, you passive it into Vital Lymph, and then you send that into your stupid molten salt reactor. God, there's a lot of stuff going on. There's a lot to be done. I mean, you can, yeah. Yeah, if you need to, I guess. I don't know how much Vital Lymph I'm actually gonna need. Like, obviously I need a bit. My miners haven't even run in a while. They ran out of their galactic matter. I haven't made more Wildwood stars. I don't have these passive either. I almost didn't passive any of these. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm at right now too. I just kind of bulked them because you could bulk them in very large amounts pretty easily. But passiving them would be a pain. Especially because I'm on a server, so like it wouldn't be a managed passive duration. So I could level limit them, I guess, to block them off if needed. But otherwise, they will eat all of the resource that they use. But yeah, like Lymphopixonia, I don't know how much I'm actually going to end up using. But I don't think like a ridiculously large amount is processed. Once I get the Hypergrowth Insulator and some Define Seeds, and I get Recursions of Clarity, that'll make my excavation engines cheaper. I learned how to use salt reactors from your VODs. Nice. That is pretty cool. I'm happy that I spent the extra time whenever I was doing the stream then explaining them. Yeah, I saw a bunch of people were really worried about using them, so I looked into how to use them myself, and I was like, oh yeah, I'll just make sure I try to explain this well. I am a little annoyed that they showed this salt reactor as like a thing, but there's an all-in-one. There's an all-in-one that just uses redstone NAC coolers. And this apparently works for, like, you can do this 5 slices long for Lymphobixonia, which would have been easier. So, so I didn't really need to do this. I guess this one burns faster though, so you're more efficient on like being able to fit fission cells into fission casing. But and this one's also, I think this one goes infinite slices. So like it's not useless by any means, and it goes pretty quick. So I'm not too sad. I only saw this after doing 3 salt reactors. Yeah, it's not always. It doesn't actually work all in one for everything, but it is pretty decent. Since it can only be 1 long for unholy radioactive, but oh my gosh. So you could either A, do 1 slice long reactor, that's kind of slow, or you could you could run an additional 6 coolers on top to get it to go longer. Oh yeah, that's where I'm at. I did this yesterday. Fair, fair. Sorry, Fanberg. I saw your message. I meant to respond to it. I got distracted. I rabbit holed again. If you had to choose, would you rather lag every tick or when you place a block? Definitely by placing a block, by far. Every tick sucks. But by placing a block, I'd rather not lag on either of those, to be honest. Damn, this is all way too advanced for me. I'm still at chapter 3. Oh, don't worry. It's too advanced for me, too, sometimes. I consume this in bite-sized pieces and then get distracted by the whole meal and then go back to biting pieces off again. That's how you have to run this pack. If you like, I let myself get rabbit holed pretty decently, but eventually I come back down to like doing one objective again. How's our Orcalcos looking? We're 30 left. What do you need for this guy? Elven Mana Spreader. Guy Mana Spreader. So can I get this guy to aim at this one from an angle? Oh, this means you can do Wander the Forest. Did that hit it? I can't tell if that would actually tag this guy. I know I could put one right here and it would work, yeah. Let's make like 2 more of these. Oh, Dreamwood. Dreamwood's just living wood, right? Yeah. Let us do the one that gets backlogged the least, which I think is this guy. Thank you. Okay. Pop these guys over. Make a couple more Gaias. I wonder if these can all actually be stacked like this and get a spark on each one still. I'm not sure. I don't know if the sparks can go into each one separately. Yes, I can. There we go. That should speed up the recipe significantly. So funny that you didn't automate this runic altar till chapter 7. Hey, what can I say? I'm giga based. That's how it works. I got kind of stuck on progress, so I'm redoing my base at the moment. Torturino works on Portal? Yes, yes it does. I wanted automated Dice of Fate, so I do find this is a really amusing concept. I automated the runic portals, the mana, the mana stuff and everything, to automate Dice of Fate, and I still hadn't automated the runic altar, which was slightly an easier process. But I don't know. My mind works in mysterious ways. I'd convinced myself that this was the easier way. In a lens. Okay, I do have 6 more lenses. Velocity is made with air. 1, 2, 3. And then potency is made with fire. 1, 2, 3. And then a slime ball. There we go. That should make composite lenses for all 3 of these guys. I'll make them all a little bit better. There we go. Now orichalcosine get processed in like, what's this gonna be? Probably about 8 seconds in total because of the drop speed and everything too. Drop speed, acquisition speed, and then rotating. I'd say like 7 or 8 seconds on average, which isn't bad. To be fair, you don't need runes for Dice of Fate. Yeah, but like the thing about the Dice of Fate is this was just a substantially more complicated setup versus like setting up the runic altar. This was very easy. I should have just done this ages ago. The fact that I did this like approximately 20 minutes ago now, yeah, about 20 minutes ago. I should have really just done this previously. Then we just drop these guys on too, and then now it's pretty quick. This gets Orichalcos managed. I'm actually gonna just... Oh, I needed more gilded mashed potatoes. We're gonna just queue up like 1,000 of this. I love that the shift click craft on this causes lag for a second. I don't know why. But just a little bit. How many gilded mashed potatoes we got? 1,800? 1,800 Orichalcos it is. And this will finish overnight. We'll just let that go for a while. Did this in chapter 2 or 3, I think. But I didn't pass the Dice of Fate. Yeah, yeah. Well, I passed the Dice of Fate because the Medals of Heroism are garbage. These are horrible in every other acquisition method. Like, this sucks. This is just not cool. You know? I could have done this, or I could passive Dice of Fate, and then it gives me... I've got, like, Terra Steel for days. Yeah, 500,000 of it. I've got tons of guys, spirits, and ingots, and this is after just ordering 1,800 Orichalcos, so it's already reserved all those resources. So, you get the medal from the Dice of Fate? Yeah. Yeah, I've gotten thousands of them since I set up the passive for them. They just get bag opened. I forget which bag it is. But one of these gives a medal. Yeah, the reward bag 934, which is from the Dice of Fate itself. You get, every time you make a Dice of Fate, you get about a 1.5% chance of rolling a Medal of Heroism, since you get 3 bags. And then you also get the other bags as well. So I've got like a ridiculous amount of the runes. Yeah, I've got 40,000 of each of the runes. I've got about 250,000 of each of the basic runes. And I've got the tens of thousands of all the other ones. But yeah, and then that also gives me all of the Gaia ingots and spirits that I need. It gives me with the Terra Steel, and there was one other thing too. Oh, it could give me petals, but I didn't decide to do that. I have 2.6 million of the reward bags that give petals. So I could have these going as well. But I decided against it. I decided to just keep those in reward bag form. Okay, so the Orichalcos is done. That should be everything we need to make 14 or Appalachia blocks. I don't know what the crafting slowness of this guy's gonna be. Shouldn't be bad. Making the Anglicite. Already made the Benetoite, it looks like. Oh, no, it's gonna make 20 more of it later. First thing I'm doing now is to use the Torturina on the Elven portal. Yeah, I had to make sure I sat there and watched their speeds and everything too to make sure that their speed was quick because I did not want to risk these guys. If an Elven portal stacks up with too many materials, it will just chunk ban itself because they have no limit on how many blocks can be in them. Um, and I do not know why that's the case, but they do not. So if you stick a million items in it and it can't spit out the million items quick enough, then it will just eventually get too much MBT data and die. So I had to make sure that these were going quick enough, so Torturinas it was. Uh, this one got 2 Torturinas because I needed more Dragon Stones, I think, so my Dragon Stone production was a little bit too much. There's too much items in it, give it some bread. Does it actually do anything? No? Okay. Okay. What does it do? Oh, it booms. Alright, good to know. Good to know. Nice. I was curious. I was going to test it. I was going to throw bread in there. We were going to see what happened. What are we waiting on? Elusanium large plates are processing. Venatoy is finishing its last 2. Rainbow gemstones. Oh yeah, these are going to take a while. That makes sense. Glitch infused ingots are going to finish up here in just a second. Refraction focus keys. These need the rainbow gemstones, which needs the wizardry combiner. Wait, why are these going so slow? They should make one every 2 seconds? Oh, okay, no, that's every 2 seconds. Yeah, no, that's fine. A wizardry combiner does have the elemental harmonizer. Oh, what the fuck does this take? We're getting all of these off my little bar. I'll worry about those later. Elemental harmonizer. Grand magic crystals, that's fine. Masters of each wand and petrified fluix. I don't think I've even killed a Gorgon yet. It works, it just shuts off the portal with an explosion. I see. I thought it destroyed some of the portal blocks, not sure about that. Maybe it does if it's not claimed. I'm not sure. I didn't even know that was a mechanic, so. Needing a master variant of each wand. You could totally get these from just killing a bunch of wizards. Because whenever you spawn them in, they spawn in as different wizards. I wonder if Woot would identify them all as different wizards too. Actually, there's a traitor, I think, that someone said. I want to say that there's like a call stone that people were talking about that has the master wands. You can get master wands by killing the wizards by placing the rune stones. That would make sense. I think you need the infinity furnace for the block. For the elemental harmonizer? Oh, probably for this. Oh yeah, that's Eyes of Gallifrey. Yeah, I should have looked at everything else before I even considered this. Yeah, so he's a whiles away. I was just seeing if my wizardry combiner being a little slow was like a thing I could change right now. But no, it's good. We can wait on him for the last of the rainbow gemstones. That's fine. Oh, it's even worse to know that? Yeah. We're good. He can do his 2-second crafts. He's okay. Get our clock. Grab our 14 Appalachia blocks. Let us go and see the new portal. The new portal! The Skythen dimension. Fourth mythic shell! Let me in. Let me in. The first thing I do, because I forgot to do this once, and I remade all of the previous portal blocks, and that was expensive. I don't know if I need these for another one. Yeah, you need mortar blocks, and then you need those for Skythern blocks, and then you'll need Skythern blocks in moderate quantities. So yeah, we'll just grab these guys. Alright, sweet. What is going on in here? Let us actually... Please don't shoot me. Please stop that. Please stop that. Please stop that. Skythern. Ow. that was very rude of them. That's what they're for, though. What's going on in here? What's in this dimension? What's this? Anything cool in here? No last stand? No, my armor's like objectively just meh. I only have armor on right now for airtight seal. I broke my armor like 5 times against bosses, and I just have not made a new set of armor yet. I've been meaning to make a set of Mythmanite armor, and then throw some enchants on it. First night. What the fuck does this mean? Alright, search up the word Skythern. Let's see what puzzles are related to this. Okay, nothing that comes up as a puzzle directly. Wait, look at the Skythern core. Look at the blood tank. That's not bad. That's like kind of a nuisance, but that's not bad, you know? Yeah, but it needs time. Yeah, that's fair. If I had to take a guess, I'm just gonna end up using a Torturino on a bunch of melters. Smelter is possible too, but they're a little laggy. Like sometimes they're very visually laggy whenever you're messing with that much material for big smeltery. How do you even make the blood tank of this tier? Okay, yeah, so they just craft up. Fun. Um, there's a melter mythic processor. I don't have that yet. I need to upgrade my game version. I'm one half version behind because I'm on 0.16, and I believe that was added in 0.16.5. So I've been meaning to update. I haven't updated yet. I need to also remember whenever I update that it's going to mess up like 2 of my multi-blocks as well. I think my Dragonfire multi-blocks got changed. Yeah, I'm on 16.5, yeah. What's this? First row, 9. Do I even want to know? As soon as it says the same thing, yeah. I did the Dragon Forges, yeah. The Dragon Forge and Crucible got swapped, I know. I'll stop that. So it just says the same thing. Okay. Updated the next day and then did them again. Yeah, I saw that they got updated and I was like, ah. And I hadn't gotten to the point where I needed any of the new quality of life stuff yet. I guess I'm finally there now, so I probably should soon. Oh, actually, here, let's get some chunks. Let's get a Skythern chunk real quick, and we'll fight that boss. Also, normal mobs now having 6k. Love this dimension. Very nice. Get out of there. Just get enough charms of life before updating. I think I probably have enough. I think I only used like 3 stacks fighting the Chaos Guardian with no armor. I cannot imagine any fight is worse than that. So I think we're probably good with 300,000 of them. If I had to take a guess at least. I could be wrong though. I could be wrong. Why does he have less HP than the mobs do? Like he's weaker objectively than the mobs are. Weird. How much damage did the bow do? Because it looked like 3k. Damn. Um. Yeah, it's like 6. It can land 6k if I'm close to the guy. Like he's got 6,600 health. So he hits this guy for 3.3. I guess because of his armor, maybe. I want to say it can hit higher than that. Yeah, that was 38. That was only 17. It's a little RNG. And my astral perks and stuff are not nearly as optimized as they could be. I think I could get to a one shot where I would only do like 4k damage to that guy or so probably, but he would also die from the culling effect. So it would effectively kill him in one hit. But yeah, and this could definitely be better. I do plan on swapping to Magic Bane, which I don't think I'm that far from being able to do. I think we're gonna deal with the rest of the stuff in this dimension. Not today. Probably not tomorrow either. I don't think we'll make enough progress for that. I think tomorrow we'll start the rabbit hole down to get I guess let's mark Cosmic Fabric with an A. And then we will also mark the Cosmic Gem so we know that's what we need to get to it. And then we'll start rabbit holing this tomorrow. I think that is the plan. And yeah. Thank you guys for dropping by. I do appreciate it. I will be back tomorrow for another stream. I stream Monday through Friday, 5 days a week. This VOD should be up on the YouTube by about 2 p.m. So if anyone wants to like come back through it and such, that will be fine. And hopefully I can get another episode out this week sometime. That is the plan. The editing's been a little bit slow. But yeah, that's going to be it for me, guys. Thank you very, very much for dropping by. I do appreciate it. And I hope you guys all have an absolutely fantastic day. And I was going to say afternoon, but it's still technically morning for me. It's only 10 a.m. So, peace out, guys, though. Thank you so much. Catch you next time.